Hi, this is your Athens, Georgia Tiny Weather Girl, and I'm here today to talk with you about the weather and some potential, not to be the bearer of wet news, some potential for some rain activity happening, unfortunately, tomorrow morning into the early afternoon hours for historic Athens Porchfest. So let's get into it. So we're looking at the NAM 3K right now. This is one of a couple of different short range models that are good for like kind of short range 1 to 2 to 3 day range versus our GFS and Euro, which are better for the 7 to 10 or day range. So we are looking at that short range, kind of high resolution model data right now, and we can see right across Tennessee and Kentucky the squall line there, and a little further down into Alabama, there's another little line of storms forming, and this is at 5 a.m. on Sunday morning. So if we move several hours, we're going to start seeing that line of storms and showers move into the Georgia, Atlanta area around 9, and by 10 and 11 o'clock, they'll start pushing into the Athens area. Once that initial band of showers passes through Athens, we're going to see a second little band that wants to form behind it around 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. That second band does not look as robust, and hopefully it won't be a thing. But just putting that out there. Once that second band of showers moves off by around 3 o'clock or so, we should have relatively clear weather the remainder of the afternoon and the evening hours. So I'm going to back this back up to 5 a.m. So we're going to look at some comparison here with the HRRR in a second. Okay, we're looking at the total accumulated precipitation. So this is going to be early Sunday morning around 2 a.m. So we're going to fast forward across here. It's 5 a.m. and again 8 again. You're going to start to see those showers build in through Alabama into northeast Georgia, northwest Georgia, and then by mid-morning, mid to late morning, we're going to start to see those accumulations build into the kind of western edge, Winder, Statham area. And by 2 o'clock, the majority of the precipitation will have fallen by that time, and we are going to be right under this dark green band right here. I don't have my annotator up right now, but that little dark green band is kind of roughly where we are, and that dark green band is associated with rainfall amounts of roughly a third of an inch of rain. Not a heavy downpour, but enough water to cause problems. So as we get into the later in the afternoon, of course, that rain you don't see that rain increasing the amount, so that means the rain's already fallen there. So, okay, so that's the accumulation totals per the NAM 3K. So we're looking maybe at a third of an inch of rain for the Athens area. With any luck, it'll be less than that, and it'll move much quicker than expected. This is the HRRR model, another short range model. In fact, this is more good for like under a day or so of range. And we are right now at that 5 a.m. mark, and we can see what looks a little more like a squall line right now across Tennessee and mid-Alabama. And let me get focus here on the browser again. And this is as far out as I can go on the HRRR. The one characteristic I am seeing right now is that it's forward tilted here, and it kind of almost starts to want to like get a negative tilt on it. Negative tilted storms are usually a little more spicy. There's not going to be severe weather with this, but when I say spicy for this kind of system right here, we might be looking at some little bit of wind gust, maybe possibly some thunder. But I expect what's going to happen is this system is going to dissipate, and the intensity is going to kind of ratchet down a bit as it gets into our area. So I'm not worried about any kind of severe weather. Okay, so that's we're looking right now at 5 a.m. on the HRRR, and this is 5 a.m. on the, let me slide these so I can just tab back and forth between the two. This is 5 a.m. on the NAM 3K, so there's not a huge difference. The NAM 3K does seem to have the showers build into our area a little bit faster than the HRRR, but there's not a huge difference in the two. So let's take a look at the temperature. With this system is some cooler air that's going to move into the area, and not radically cooler air, but we will definitely feel the temperatures, the front a little more on Sunday evening than we will during the day on Sunday. So this is again 5 a.m. Sunday morning, so we're looking at low temperatures overnight, and mid 60s, so very comfortable outside. And by 11 o'clock is when we're going to start seeing those showers. So we're going to have temperatures around the upper 60s. Those bands of showers move through. We're going to start seeing the temperature drop just a tiny, tiny bit in the afternoon. By late afternoon, the rain will pass by us. We'll still be in those kind of mid to upper 60s. And then the temperatures are going to start dropping a little more than what we had tonight, for example. So the overnight low for Sunday night, we're going to get all the way down into the upper 40s in the Athens, Georgia area. So versus like our lows, which has been in the 50s. So about a 10-degree difference or so. So it'll definitely be a lot chillier on Sunday, like late night into Monday morning for sure. And when you wake up Monday morning, it will be a little bit nippy outside for sure. So that's a look at your temperature and weather and potential for rain for the Porchfest event on Sunday. Sadly, that looks like we are definitely going to get some rain Sunday morning. And right now, fingers crossed that this system moves quicker than slower. Slower is going to become more of a problem for more of the bands on Sunday, especially those who are not able to perform under a shelter. So let's hope that this system does move quickly. I will more than likely come back and do another weather video update late tonight or tomorrow morning, at least tomorrow morning, the very latest, with an update of the latest weather. So that's it for now. I'm your Athens, Georgia Townie weather girl, and we will be in touch really soon. If you have any questions, we are often posting on Reddit on the r/Athens subreddit or the r/Athens Georgia weather subreddit. So if you have any questions there, if you want to chit chat, that'd be a great place to interact with us. And we'll talk to you more than likely later tonight.